Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. I think
Good
Madhuri
morning.
ma'am is ready and Ali sir is also ready. Hello sir. Hello, Ali sir. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir. How are you?
After a long time, how are you?
Very nice, and it is my pleasure to be with you again. Unfortunately, the last round I couldn't join you because I was sick, but I'm happy to see you and your colleagues again.
Thank you so much. And we also have Madhuri ma'am, Sheila Madhuri, and we welcome you also, please, onto the.
Hi, sir.
Um,
Hello, good morning, madam. My pleasure.
and she is in fact who studied here, and she's an alumni of our institute, and she is also acting as an examiner today, along with you.
Perfect, perfect, my pleasure.
Yeah.
And we'll be waiting for other session to also join and switching on camera. Session 1 is ready, and session 2, if at all it also gets ready, we'll start working with our examination now. External exam.
So, wait, the session 2 is also ready, sir.
There is some noise coming from session 2. Is it all set?
Okay, sir, I'll check once.
When you switch on, there is some background noise coming out.
Okay, sir, I'm checking it.
If at all we wanted to listen to you, we need to put an extra effort. So that is not fair, right?
Sure, sir, I'm checking it.
All right.
Hello, sir. Is it now fine, sir?
Yeah, it's fine, but what is the microphone you're using from session 2?
So, this is red mic, sir.
But there is some noise coming. Background noise is really disturbing. Can you put on your video also? Otherwise, stop using microphone.
Now, is it fine, sir?
It's fine, but the voice is a little low, Mahati ma'am.
Can I come closer?
Yeah, that is better. If you can come closer to camera, or you can use microphone. Either ways. Use microphone now, please.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, now it is clear. Now it is clear.
Okay, thank you.
Try to adjust the volumes of microphone so
Sure,
that
sir.
go ahead. Very good morning, all of you. We are from Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. You all might know four stakeholders who are now in the meeting would be very much excited in understanding how this new need of conducting examination online has come into picture. We are working undergraduate program for engineering, and we are trying to make job seekers as soon as they come into the fourth year of their coursework. Generally by 3-2 itself, the companies are coming and then making a very good attempt of taking students from our institute. In order to make them ready, their communication is a big stake. So where we from Lendi Institute's English Language Communication Skills Lab, we are working seriously for development of communication, one hand, on the other hand, their job skills. So as part of this job skills program, we are offering couple of interesting English courses in the name of Employability Skills 1 and Employability Skills 2. Since communication is a cue today for everybody to improve your communication, as part of that improvement, it is not alone teaching, training them, even assessment plays a major role. You all know about it. Since that assessment, we wanted to conduct it online just because these kids have to face anyway strangers tomorrow. Why can't they face strangers now itself? So this is what the motto of conducting an examination, not to trouble anybody. But we really thank all the couple of examiners who have put in time for us, who are putting a wonderful effort for us. Along with you both, there are interestingly internal examiners who are putting a lot of effort. Students are ready on the other hand. And when we go little into this coursework is designed to meet the target of all wanted verticals. For example, any company that comes to campus, it tests one's grammar and vocabulary skills in the name of verbal test. And it also tests email writing or any other essay writing or a paragraph writing kind of a thing. And post to that, it also tests group discussion skills, maybe group dynamic skills. And finally, it also allows students to get into a personal round of interview. Taking all of these into this course as materials, we have made a lot of internal assessment and we have left this personal round of interview based on the name of listen to speak examination. It is something like we play an audio video material for all of us now in the house, and once we all listen to it, how students are responding back to us about their listening comprehension and how they are sitting with their peers and making an attempt of understanding what they are speaking to others, what they are listening from others. So keeping all this in view, we are organizing this examination. We request both the examiners, Ali Raja sir and Madhuri ma'am, to be open in giving your remarks or in giving your evaluation. Before that, this examination is of just 2 hours of time. The first half an hour that now we are in is meant for understanding the coursework and understanding the assessment model and also to introduce with each other. So as part of this, I request Ali Raja sir and Madhuri ma'am to introduce yourself shortly. And other half an hour, immediately after these introductions are over, we are going to have an AV play. Audio video material can be played here for around 3 minutes to 4 minutes. Based on the audio video material available with us, which we listen to it, the examination process begins. Examinee comes forward to you, and you being examiner listens to them, or you may even interrupt with them, or you may question them, or you may interact with them, or you may encourage them to speak. At the end of the day, speech would come only when you encourage people. So this you can take for an hour's time. Fortunately, you need to end it up by 12 o'clock, and 12 to 12:30 you can find 12 to 12:30 p.m. IST. It is for you to keep up for your oral remarks to be given back to students. So this is what roughly the whole examination process. And I now request Ali Raja sir to introduce himself. Thank you very much. You are sitting at Iran, and thanks for a pandemic which did not really trouble us putting a barrier. It has broken the barriers and then made all of us coming together. Thank you very much, sir. I request you to introduce to the gathering.
Okay, good morning, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so pleased to meet you here once again. I'm Ali Reza from Iran. I've been teaching English for over 16 years. And for the past 6 or 7 years, I've been working as an examiner, mainly IELTS examiner in speaking and writing parts. Moreover, I'm a journal editor, so my job is to highlighting errors out and noticing it to students and writers and others. So, but I'm not strict anyway. Don't worry. I always try to be easygoing and to help you learn more. Nothing else. The aim of the assessment is to help you learn more by understanding your mistakes, and that's all. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, sir.
It's so short, but it is quite sweet. Editors always speak less, and then they can edit things. Thank you so much, Ali sir. And now,
You're welcome, sir.
and now we'll be going to Madhuri ma'am's time. Welcome, Madhuri.
Yes, sir. It's quite like embarrassing for me to hear ma'am from you. Yeah, hi Ali sir. Nice to meet you. Good to know about you. I was a student of Lendi to 2017 pass out. Um, with the help of Hari sir and the Lendi and mostly the English lab, I was able to gain good communication skills. Currently, I'm working in Deloitte as consultant, Salesforce consultant. Previously, I was with Hughes City Corporation, uh, where I was Salesforce into Salesforce again.
That's great. Shall we hear little extra about your credentials, like academic credentials, and then what that you did and how you have succeeded in getting this good opportunity and being now an examiner? What is that you're going to do?
Okay, so the initial things which helped me out, I have given the BEC exam and the GETSECHI exams, which have helped me clear all the interviews. And then, apart from those academic skills, I had to do some certifications, which brought me here. And then Salesforce, I personally like it, so I am trying to learn more into that and then go in that direction. Apart from that, I am doing my master's from BITS Bilani currently. I'm in my current final semester now in embedded systems, so that is running parallelly. So
That's
yeah.
great. That's great to hear from Madhuri. In fact, I
Excuse
call
me,
her.
sir.
Yes, sir.
It is so inspiring to see that a former student of your institute is now working as your colleagues and as a member of your team, as an examiner. I'm just inspired by that, and I think other students must find it as a motivation. You can all be our future colleagues. Why not? So try hard and try to improve yourself.
That's great, Alisa, and we are always happy to have this kind of a transformation. In fact, I sit here to develop this language lab along with the members of the team English here. It is not just alone training, even in assessments of this kind would definitely help them understand better what is expected outside an industry or outside this nation, and what is actually the whole world that is really running around communication altogether. This is only the crux behind the whole process of this examination. Thank you so much for both of you.
So one more thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these exams for the students, I'm telling, these are very, very helpful because even after having 5 years of experience, I had to give a English exam before I joined Deloitte. So based on that, they have selected me. So give as many exams you can and then just be prepared with your English.
That's great, Madhuri ma'am. And even if it is embarrassing, it is on the floor. I need to call you ma'am only here because you're an examiner. And along with you, Ali Reza sir is also there. And now, session one, I wanted internal examiner ma'am Maha and her students also would get ready to give away their introduction.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. A very good morning to both the examiners. We are very happy to have Ali Reza sir and Madhuri ma'am, where two different personalities, one who studied from the same place and now we can see you on the screen. where you know very well about both the ends, both the college as well as the industry. So once again, welcome Madhuri ma'am to this fold, and our own Ali Riza sir. So good morning, and hope you are doing very well. And we are very happy to see you again, once again, in evaluating our students. So these students who has been under the training for past 6 months in their semester, and now they are ready to know themselves where they are and how they are going to put forward the skills that they have incorporated within themselves. And we have our one student who wants to share his experience with both the examiners about this particular course and about the language lab.
Good morning, Ali sir and Madhuri ma'am, and good morning, Hari sir and all team English, all our teachers. I'm Srikar from second year CSE from the Department of CSE. I just want to share my experience with you, the experiences that I had from right from the beginning of the college when I first entered in English lab. When I first entered in English lab, it was so intimidating. So it was intimidating because we have not been exposed to present our communication skills previously. So after entering the English lab taught me so much and it made me more confident, and I understood one thing after repeatedly coming into the English lab and learning. I know one thing for sure. Even though if you enter the English lab without any knowledge, you are sure that you will leave the English lab more confident than you are before and with more knowledge than you have before. And the main aim of this employability skills one, the course that we are doing in the second semester of our second year, is not to learn new things, but to learn how to present ourselves and our communication skills. Hari sir always told us that mere possession of communication skills, communicative skills is not important. The way that we present our skills is more important. So that is what helped us, and we had a lot of motivation from Hari sir and all of Team English. They intervened in each and every classes. They corrected our mistakes. They frequently pointed out what we did wrong, and they always helped us in correcting our mistakes. And I'm thankful to all of our English teachers and Hari sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy to hear from you the same what Madhuri ma'am has opined. Thank you, both of you. And over to you, Hari sir.
My pleasure, everybody. I'm happy to see you here.
And now it's thank you very much, sir. Now it's time for session 2 to come into introductory part.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the opportunity, first of all. Good morning, Hari sir, Ali Raza sir, and Madhuri ma'am. I am Mahati from Lendi Institute, working as an assistant professor of English. And I'm very happy to be a part of this great session. And as we all know, Ali Raza sir has always been an expert examiner for most of our students. And Madhuri ma'am being our alumni, I'm sure all the students are going to get good experience, and they're going to learn so much from you in this 2 hours. Thank you, sir, for the opportunity. And here also we have 2 students who want to share their experience about their English lab, and over to them.
Good morning, one and all. Good morning, one and all. Myself, Vamsi Prakash from second CSE. My personal experience in English lab is that I changed a lot in way of communication and way of vocabulary too. English lab is introduced in the first year, and after that it got a little bit of gap. After that, in present second year again, present after coming to this lab in second year, we lose a bit of confidence. After again working on it, we gained all confidence that we can do anything in this English lab. That's it. Thank you.
We also have Manasa who wants to share her experience.
A very happy morning to Ali Raza sir and Madhuri ma'am and Team English. So I'm very privileged to share my experience with you on this pleasant day. So the first motto of our English lab is we leave our fear out of our lab and we can come in with open minds, with with knowledge and with open minds. So we don't come with fear. So the first thing I have learned from this English lab is that thing, because the fear is the most dangerous enemy for any person, we can think so. So, and we can also take two considerations from our English lab, that is, first thing, we will compete with ourselves, and the second thing also, we'll compete with our peer group, like we will be taking our group discussions. So both we can compete with ourselves and also with the peers. And we also have been conducted quizzes here so that we can experience the new technologies also with at the same time with English. So we'll be very confident enough here so that we'll be like molded into very useful thing, like will in all areas will be mounted. So I'm very thankful for our team English and thank you so much, sir, for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mahati ma'am from session 2. You are students and you have already done very well the introduction. And we have got one more request from an examiner, Dr. Jagapati from High School Uyuru of Andhra Pradesh. He's joining shortly, maybe by 11:15 like that he'll be joining. For him, session 3 is reserved, but anyway, meanwhile the main exam that begins, and I'm going to play an audio video material now for all of us. Hope all of ready, and I can play a couple of times, in fact one as a demonstration to just confirm that you are able to see and listen, and next time I can play it for all finals, and then you need to listen to it and then get ready. So if session 1, session 2 are ready to say that you are putting your thumbs up, I'll be going to play a video for you, audio video. Are you ready? Session 1 seems being ready. Session 2 is somehow not found here. Okay, session 2 is also ready. Are you?
Yes, sir.
Thumbs up? I think Madhuri ma'am, are you ready? Raja sir, are you ready?
Sure.
All great. And now we are going forward with this audio material. Are you able to hear? Are you able to see what happens there has never been shared?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, everything is fine.
Thank you. And now I'll play from the beginning on a big screen. All of you please get ready. Because this is a video to which you hang around for the whole examination. Even it is for students, equally it is important for the examiners too. Kindly let us go ahead in listening to it seriously.
This is really a 2-hour presentation I give to high school students, cut down to 3 minutes. And it all started one day on a plane on my way to TED, 7 years ago. And in the seat next to me was a high school student, a teenager, and she came from a really poor family. And she wanted to make something of her life. And she asked me a simple little question. She said, "What leads to success?" And I felt really badly because I couldn't give her a good answer. So I get off the plane and I come to TED. And I think, geez, I'm in the middle of a room of successful people. So why don't I ask them what helped them succeed and pass it on to kids? So here we are, 7 years, 500 interviews later, and I'm going to tell you what really leads to success and makes Tedsters tick. And the first thing is passion. Freeman Thomas says, I'm driven by my passion. Tedsters do it for love, they don't do it for money. Carol Coletta says, I would pay someone to do what I do. And the interesting thing is, if you do it for love, the money comes anyway. Work. Rupert Murdoch said to me, it's all hard work. Nothing comes easily, but I have a lot of fun. Did he say fun, Rupert? Yes. Tedsters do have fun working, and they work hard. I figured they're not workaholics, they're workaholics. Good. Alex Garden says, to be successful, put your nose down in something and get damn good at it. There's no magic, it's practice, practice, practice. And it's focus. Norman Jewison said to me, I think it all has to do with focusing yourself on one thing. And push. David Gallo says, push yourself. Physically, mentally, you've got to push, push, push. You got to push through shyness and self-doubt. Goldie Hawn says, I always had self-doubts. I wasn't good enough, I wasn't smart enough, I didn't think I'd make it. Now, it's not always easy to push yourself, and that's why they invented mothers. Frank Gehry said to me, my mother pushed me. Serve. Sherwin Newland says it was a privilege to serve as a doctor. Now, a lot of kids tell me they want to be millionaires. The first thing I say to them is, okay, well, you can't serve yourself. You got to serve others something of value, because that's the way people really get rich. Ideas. Tedster Bill Gates says, I had an idea. Founding the first microcomputer software company. I'd say it was a pretty good idea. And there's no magic to creativity and coming up with ideas. It's just doing some very simple things. And I give lots of evidence. Persist. Joe Kraus says persistence is the #1 reason for our success. You got to persist through failure. You got to persist through crap, which of course means criticism, rejection, assholes, and pressure. So the answer to this question is simple. Pay $4,000 and come to TED. Or failing that, do the 8 things, and trust me, these are the big 8 things that lead to success. Thank you, Tedsters, for all your interviews.
I think we are successful in listening to a video that talked much about success. Session 1 and session 2, you please get ready. Now the exam is into breakout rooms. I'll be breaking this meeting into 3 rooms, and one is named as session 1. May I know who is the examiner that session 1 is taking?
Madhuri ma'am, sir.
Wow. My Madhuri, yours is session 1. And of course,
Okay.
Ali Raja sir, you are session 2. And when Jagapati sir comes, he'll take session 3. Shortly, I'm going to open the breakout rooms. And I request you, once you get this rooms open, you try to get inside, and there the students will come in couple of rounds. The first round, they can come individually to talk to you back for 30 seconds. So where they give their opinion on what they have listened to. And in the second round of the exam, they'll be going to talk in peers. They'll be there for around 4, 5, together they can come and then discuss before you. And due course of the whole exam, you have your own liberty in asking them or interrupting them or making them to talk back to you, or if they are not able to talk, you also can encourage them to talk back to you. I know that you can do it well. And next part of the exam is at the end at 12 o'clock, if you are able to finish. And now it is 10:30 and 1.5 hours time you have, and each session will have 20 to 25 candidates. So I request you to finish it off, and then by 12 o'clock, if you can start giving your remarks or suggestions and then advice or support activity, I would be the first man to be very happy to listen to all of you. So now the breakout rooms are open, and each one of you, Madhuri ma'am into session 1, Ali Raja sir into session 2, and session 3 is reserved for Jagapati sir. I'll be opening it now and then I'll be meeting you by 12 o'clock.